ever since I left these doors off, my kids will literally get a game out of that game cupboard, and then when they come to put it away, instead of opening the door and putting the game away, they've been sliding it up on that shelf right there. Okay guys, before you watch this video, if you have not seen the first 2 videos in this room, this is a clip from there. Make sure you go watch these videos first. I have been doing a major declutter in this room. So I started with the top 2 cabinets, and today I'm going to be working in these bottom 2 cabinets. So yeah, but welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Jill with At Home with Jill. And in today's video, like I said, I'm going to be working on these bottom 2 cabinets. I am taking everything out, only putting back in what we need, organizing the things that I'm keeping, and also I'm finally getting these doors put away. The doors that I took off the top, they've just been leaning in here ever since. I'm getting those put away. I found a better spot for the boxes of stuff that I'm getting rid of, because I can't just go and take everything to Goodwill like I would like to get it out of here, but I have to wait till our charter school opens. It's summer, so they're closed, and a lot of it I have to return to them. So I'm just waiting for that, and then I can donate the rest after I've done that, and I can't wait. But I have 3 big donation boxes like throughout my house right now at the point of this. And now that I'm editing, I have even more than that, and trash bags. So, but I definitely do have stuff that can go to the donation center right away because it doesn't need to go to the charter. So I'm going to be working on that today. I'm going to be working on taking stuff out of here today. But okay, but for this video, I am literally just doing these bottom 2 cabinets, getting rid of so much stuff that I was holding on to for just in case, that I just am finally being honest with myself. We do not need a million sets of sheets. We had 3 big boxes of dominoes in here because my kids wanted like a ton of dominoes so they could make a bunch of really cool like domino tracks, but really they only played with it for like a week and then no one wanted to do it anymore. Honestly, I think that they don't like, I don't know. I think it's like too tedious for them or something. Like they had so much fun with it, but now they're just like over it. And I don't want to keep storing it. So I'm going to get rid of those 3 boxes of dominoes. I ended up finding my old duvet cover and from our queen bed before we upgraded to a king bed, and I love it so much. Like I miss that duvet cover so much. So I've actually decided I'm going to use that in the camper, and I'm so excited. So I got that all washed up. I got my down comforter washed up, and that's now on the bed in the camper, and I love it so much. Also, let me just apologize for my voiceover today, okay? Because I just woke up. I am like not fully awake yet. I'm trying to sip on my coffee, but I feel like my brain is still like buffering a little bit. So just, yeah. Okay, this is sped up to 2x speed, so you can tell how long I was seriously staring at these puzzles, trying to figure out if I wanted to get rid of one of them. So yeah, I was definitely having a hard time when it came to my puzzles. Look at this one. This one I've done twice, and it is like one of those impossible, like hard ones, very challenging, 2,000 piece. That one, oh man. But I love doing hard, challenging puzzles in the winter. Like I love doing puzzles in the winter. It's one of my favorite like activities to do during the winter. Like I get my coffee, I'm sitting by the fire, you know, I can't talk. We have the wood burning stove, and so like we have a fire going in the house, and I just sit there and sip on my coffee and work my puzzle, and it, you know, usually takes like 1 or 2 weeks depending on the size and the hardness of it, but I just love that so much. And so yeah, but I did get rid of this one because like when I pick up that puzzle that I just set in that stack, it's like memories of the fact that I did not enjoy doing that puzzle at all. Like I hated that puzzle. So anyway, I'm getting rid of that one. I'm getting rid of Kate's old solar system puzzle. I asked him and he said, go ahead. And yeah, I'm getting rid of a bunch of games. So the nice thing is with the charter, we can buy board games, and if we don't like them or they're not getting played with or whatever, it's just games we don't love, I bring them back. It's called the lending library for our school. So anything that people buy with their charter funds and then return to the school, anybody else can now go to the lending library and check that stuff out for free and keep it for the whole school year and then return it at the end. So everything the charter buys that gets returned is then like checked out from their library for free for other families. So other families can go get free curriculum, free board games, free whatever. Okay, so this is a for sure getting rid of pile right here. But I have some empty bins right now too. So, but I have keep stuff right here, but that's going outside. The extra sheets are going in the camper. And then this is just cleaning towels and hand towels. So that's what that is. And then that's like my hair cutting stuff, scissors and comb and cape and the clippers and all that. And then I have like this stuff is keep, but I need to organize it. And then this is a balloon filler upper that we use for birthdays. So all that is being kept, but like that's going to the camper, that's going outside. So this stuff just needs to get organized right here. And then over here, these are the games and puzzles that I'm keeping. And it's a lot less, but I didn't go through these bins yet. This, I already know this is just math stuff. So actually I have some more math games here that can go in this bin. So that stuff is going to stay here. Like I'm not going to go through that because I already know we need all that math stuff. But this is just an empty bin that was in the cupboard. And also those are pretty much empty. Like this was taking up a bunch of space too. This is just an empty bag sitting on that shelf. And then in here, like this came with a box of dominoes. Like this is just a bag. Like this is going to go away with the dominoes because I'm getting rid of those. But a random book in here. And then these craft things that we don't need. And then this is getting returned to the school. Actually, I don't know. These might be a consumable, but I'm not sure. If they're not a consumable, then I have to return this to the charter. But anyway, so basically all I'm saying is there was so much stuff like taking up a bunch of space. So now I can organize better. and get the cupboards situated. And then this was in there. I found this. It's another one of those like science kits. I told you guys like last week I was having my kids kind of use all that stuff up so we could get rid of it all. Well, I found another one, a chemistry set. So I'm going to let my kids use that this week so we can get rid of it. But anyway, and then I had some vacuum parts, and that was it from those cupboards. So also that is going to go to the camper. My old duvet cover, I figured this is like the perfect lightweight like thing to cover up with for like summertime when you want to be under a blanket, but it's too hot for like fuzzy warm blankets. This is perfect. So actually I might put this in the ottoman of our couch so that we can use it in the house, but it needs to be washed because it's just been stored for a long time, and you know how they kind of get that weird like storage smell. So anyway, that just needs to be washed. But getting rid of a whole giant bag of like sheets and pillowcases that we just do not need. But yeah, so anyway, also I really want to take the door. Okay, I'm torn because I like the way this looks with these bottom doors still on. Like I wish they shouldn't come off. But the thing is that ever since I left these doors off, my kids will literally get a game out of that game cupboard, and then when they come to put it away, they stopped stacking them on this counter because it's cluttered. But what they've done is instead of opening the door and putting the game away, they've been sliding it up on that shelf right there. Why? Because there's no door there and it's easier. So that alone tells me like I should try taking these doors off too and see how that does. Or I can put some stuff I can put some things in these closed cupboards that the kids don't really get to or need, and then on these open shelves up here I could put the games. That way all the kids' games could be on this one shelf. Since that is the shelf, they were naturally sticking things. So that would actually be smart, is if I put this stuff in here, leave these doors on, and then put their games here. That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah. But first and foremost, I need to, I can't open these right now because of that down there. But I need to clean the shelves first. And then I can start organizing stuff. These ones aren't super bad, but there's some weird, unknown stuff back there. I have no idea what that is, but it looks pretty nasty. Okay, so I switched all my haircut stuff to a new bin, and oh my gosh, this made me want to barf. This is all hair from like just falling out of the clippers or off the blades or whatever. Ugh. Also, I just realized I did not show where I stored the other doors because I did it after I was done filming this video. They were just leaning up in the hallway until my husband got home, and then he helped me get them put in our under bed storage area. So like our bed is on hydraulics and it lifts up and you can store things under there. And so that's where I put the top cabinet doors, just because like I don't want to get rid of them. Like we might leave them off forever, like who knows, but if we are ever going to sell this house, I want to put them back on. So yeah, I don't want to get rid of them, but I also don't want to store them somewhere where they will get ruined. So I figured under my bed was probably the safest bet, but now it's taking up so much space in my underbed storage. But that's fine because, I mean, we don't store things under the bed that we use a lot. Like it's kind of like a long-term storage because it's not super convenient to get to. So anyway.
Drive. Do you know I'm looking and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Okay, so usually when I clean up this room and this desk, it's usually because, like, I don't know, someone's coming over or my husband needs to use the desk or whatever. So I end up like just stuffing everything back in the cupboards. But this time I'm like literally making a decision with every single thing that I pick up. If it doesn't have a spot or a home or somewhere good to be organized, it's going. Like, it means I don't need it or whatever. The puzzle that was on this board, I was borrowing that from a friend, and I just don't have time for puzzles like this time of year. And so I decided to just put it back in the box, and I'm putting that box in my trunk so that it is there next time I see that friend so I can give it back to her. I started it in like May, and it's just been sitting here like that with the edges done. It's just been sitting there for months now. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm putting this puzzle away. And honestly, I kind of want to get rid of the puzzle board too and just continue to use the dining table. I don't know. I'm undecided on that. I don't know. There's just no good spot to store the puzzle board. Because I can't get rid of the stuff I'm getting rid of right away, like I can't completely get rid of it, I'm putting it under the desk. Now, I would not normally recommend this for someone who is decluttering. The major step to decluttering is like removing it from your house completely and donating it. Like, if you are doing a major declutter and you have been struggling for a long time, get it out and get rid of it as soon as possible. But like I said, because of the charter thing and I don't have my inventory list and I don't want to make a mistake and donate something that I need to return to the charter, I have to wait. So I'm getting that stuff put under this desk now so that at least I'm not looking at it. At least it's not sitting up here on the desk taking up space. Like, it's just shoved under the desk for now. And our school opens in like 2 weeks now. So only 2 more weeks and I can print my inventory list, get the charter stuff separated, get that to the charter and donate the rest. So that's the only reason I'm shoving that under the desk. I just want to put a disclaimer out there because I know I'm going to get comments of like, look, she's not even getting rid of it. She's just putting it under the desk. She's probably going to keep it all, blah, blah, blah. Like, people make assumptions about me all the time from my videos. So sometimes I like to just get ahead of that and make a little explanation. But then I still get the assumptions because people don't listen to everything I say.
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say. I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. Shining are the visions that I've seen and I've held on so tight. Turned out they were holding on me, on my skin, digging deeper. All I saw in the mirror, I had to learn. All I wanted was always there, deep inside me. So I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh.
All right, guys. So we can start off in this space here. Like I said, my kids kept taking games out of here and then putting them away on the open shelf. So I decided to move everything from these two shelves underneath, behind the closed doors, and the games and puzzles up here for the kids to easily put them away. So hopefully that works out. And then let's see, in here, I also got rid of a lot of games too. So that's really nice because these are games that are played and these are puzzles that get done. Okay. So anyway, and those are the kids' puzzles and those are my puzzles. All right, so now this top shelf is gonna be our shower towels and our beach towels, but right now they're all dirty. And then I have hand towels for the bathrooms there, cleaning cloths there. This is my haircut stuff. This is vacuum tools. And down here is extras that I don't need to get to often, but that is extra shower curtain, and this is baby blankets. Okay, so that's literally all I have in there. And then in here, I put everything from that shelf down there. Stuff from that shelf, I put down here. And then this is the math games. So I don't like the kids to get into that without me. So in that basket is extra cords and stuff. This is curriculum for next year. And then this is a basket of fabric down here from a dress that I was making. So I don't know if I'm ever going to continue making that dress, but that's where the fabric for it is. It's already cut into the pieces to sew together. And then over here, this looks so much better. Under here is just the boxes of everything I'm getting rid of. These are just going to go down here out of the way for now. That's where all the donations are. And then over here, my camera battery is about to die, but this is going to the camper. This is extra sheets in case, you know, we're camping and someone has an accident or gets sick or something. We'll have extra sheets. Or if it gets really cold or, you know, say our heater stops working and it's winter, I don't know, extra sheets. And then some games that I'm going to put in the camper that we like to play, that we'll play while we're camping. This is a puzzle I borrowed from someone that's going to go in my trunk so I can return it to her next time I see her. This is our old down comforter from our queen bed, and it's going to go in the camper on our camper bed. That is a stack of electronics that I need to figure out what to do with. And then this is just going outside. It's a gardening greenhouse kit. This is a dog crate thing. I have not decided on this yet. I'm thinking we don't need it, but I don't know yet. So I'm just gonna try to make a decision by the end of the day about that. And then this whiteboard, I've always used it for doing puzzles. I think I'm gonna donate it and just continue doing puzzles on the dining table. I just feel like this gets so dusty. There's never a good spot to keep it. And yeah, I think I just am going to get rid of it finally. And then I need to go store the doors to these cabinets in a place where they are going to be safe. So Rich will probably help me get them to the workshop loft. So that is everything over here that just has to get dealt with. And then the rest of the room, voila, it's gorgeous. And then so I bought a shredder, okay, it's right here. And me and Rich need to go through these drawers and shred a bunch of crap that we do not need so we can make room for other stuff that we do need. So that's what's in there. I have that shredder ready. That cupboard, I need to utilize it as well. Right now, it just has puppy pee pads for Kiki, and there's a light fixture in there. So that needs to be dealt with. Also, this drawer needs to get dealt with. Shutting that for now. And then these shelves and well, this, I already went through all this. This is all good. Actually, these can go in the cupboard, but this cupboard isn't too bad. And then this cupboard's not too bad either, but I know that there's a lot of stuff in there that we can just donate. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was motivating or inspiring. And I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. Whew, I'm out of breath. All right, love y'all. Bye.